Can you come tell me if you can see my face on the camera?
Yes, I can see
it. Is it blurry?
No, it's not blurry.
Hey y'all, this is my second time recording this video. I wanted to come to you guys to show you some of the essentials I feel necessary for shipping orders. Like a lot of videos that I was watching when I was just starting my video was like inventory. And now you're ready to start selling your inventory, but you don't have the necessities needed to sell your inventory. So now what's next, sis? What you gonna do? So I've been in business for 2 months now, and I've sent out 50 plus orders already. Thank God. I'm so blessed and so grateful. If you guys don't know, my business is Penelope's Beauty. www.penelopesbeauty.com. You guys can shop today, shop now, pause this video, go shop, come back, play the video, like the video, comment under the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah. So the first thing that is the most important in my opinion is a printer. You need a printer. You cannot do anything without a printer. It's not gonna work. I'm pretty sure that people find ways to make it work, but it ain't gonna be easy. It's not gonna work. I have the HP Envy Pro. So a quick story on this printer. I purchased this printer when we first got out of quarantine. Like as soon as quarantine was, like they said, okay, you guys can go outside, I went to Staples and I purchased this, and I got it for only $50. Now I just checked for you guys. Now it's $150, which isn't bad for a printer at all. But I got it for $50. This is an inkjet printer, so I think it's really important that you guys know the difference. Inkjet is ink, so you'll need ink to print, and laser jet is lasers. So laser jet is really good for labels. You're not gonna have that smudging issue and all that good stuff. I think it's faster or something like that, whatever. But y'all, we starting small, so we got
cartridges for a laser.
Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, so we're starting small. So we have a basic inkjet printer, and it works fine for the things that we need it for right now. Something that I want to add with a printer is what's really good about HP printers is that they have this subscription, ink subscription. Like me, I always forget to change the ink to black and white, and I'd be printing in color, wasting color ink. But yeah, so this, I print out my invoices on here. Now to print out my tags for my company. So these are the clothing tags. So I just have a gun, a gun to put the tag on, and I just print it out. I use Avery printing tags, but you could honestly use whatever tags you have and then just use the Avery template. So I print out that with that. I just recently started getting into making my own thank you cards. So quick story on these. I used to purchase my thank you cards from Zazzle, and it was about $70 for 50 cards, and that is just too much. That because you go buy it like this. Like once you start to sell, you have orders, and if you're putting one in every order, they go by so fast and it's just not worth it. So I created my own on Pixar, and I actually have a video on how I created these. So these stuff like this and my logo. So what I use for these, I print out my logo on cardstock paper. This is cardstock paper as well. That's also what you'll need. You'll need regular printing paper for your invoices and things like that, but you'll also need cardstock paper if you plan on doing DIY things. So with these, for instance, this, I just print out my logo, and then I use it to make custom shipping boxes. So the printer, you can print out your own business cards and whatever you want, tags for clothing, tags for accessories, anything you want, you can design on Pixar or Avery templates or any type of templates, and you can print it out. So having a printer is a necessity to run your business. The next thing that you want to have is some form of device to be able to run your business. So I have a MacBook Pro. You don't need a MacBook at all. You don't need Apple anything. Honestly, run your business off of your phone. I've seen a lot of people do it and they are making a killing. But I prefer the computer. It's bigger. I see more. I know what I need to do. I can print out more things at a time. It just works better for me. So I would say you need some form of device to run your business. Next, which is so important, and I don't see a lot of people talking about this because I guess it's kind of like, duh, that's what you need, but scales. Scales are so important, especially if you're making like DIY products like body scrubs or whatever like that, to measure your ingredients so you know every batch will be the same. Scales are really important. So another story on scales. So this was the scale, and I'm sorry it's a little messy. I was just making product. But this is the scale that everybody on YouTube had. All the girls had on YouTube. And I can't stand this scale. This scale gives me the wrong measurements. It's just a hot mess. It doesn't stay. Like, you literally put your hand on it and it'll be like 10 pounds. Like, what? So I do not like this scale at all. I would not recommend it. So what I did was I went to a food store and I just got a regular basic food scale. And this works perfect. Like, this is truly big right here. It's easy to use. You change the unit to whatever you want, grams, ounces, pounds, whatever. You change it. It's easy. It works. It measures good. The measurements are the most accurate with this, and I love this. So sometimes what I learned is you can't necessarily go by the height. You know, do your own, make your own judgments on things. So, but definitely get a scale, girls. Get a scale, girls and guys. Get a scale. You need it. You need a scale to measure out your packages and Shopify. However, whatever you plan to use, you need a scale to weigh your packages. Next, this is, I don't want to say it's like a necessity, but it's really great to have. And this is like a handheld labeler. So what I love about this is that it's easy to keep you organized. I use it personally in my business to label tags. So I'll do small, medium, large. I use the clear tape. So if you purchase this, you'll need the tape for it. I use it to label small, medium, large. I use this for samples, like if I'm giving out a sample so that it could be labeled, because everything, you're not gonna invest in a label for everything. I mean, you can do that. As to shipping your packages in itself and the packaging, you guys need some sort of poly mailer or shipping box. This is somebody's order, so I'm just gonna cover their information, but yeah, or shipping box. So when I was doing my research and things like that, I didn't know, so I purchased both the boxes and the poly mailers, and this is custom poly mailer. This is gonna be something that I offer on my site, so I'm not gonna go into details on where I got this specific one, but look out, it will be on my wholesale tab that I'm soon offering. So the difference of poly mailer, so this is just a regular poly mailer. They do have one that's already bubbled, a bubble mailer. Those, it's all your preference. I mean, at the end of the day, you can just buy bubble mailer and wrap up your items yourself. The bubble mailer already like that makes it easier, but even still, for me, I feel like it doesn't make it easier because I still feel like I would need to wrap it. Like, I can't just see myself just putting it in the bubble mailer. So to each his own, to, you know, but you don't even necessarily need custom poly mailers. I just have custom because it's all about branding for me. Like, I literally want, when you see this package, you already know what time it is, you're excited, you know. It's about branding to me. Poly mailers come in different sizes, so you just go based off of what you're selling. So if you're selling like little lip glosses, you don't need this big size poly mailer. You know, if you're selling something bigger, of course you'll need to go bigger. So yeah, so that's based off your business. And of course, you guys, you need your way of getting those orders. So Shopify, a Wix. You offer pickup, you'll need some form of pickup bags. So these are people's orders. So I'm going to turn it around, but I have a small size and I have a bigger size for bigger orders. So to brand it and to make it stand out, I'll just put my sticker on the bag and I'll leave it like that. But you'll definitely want to get bags. I've seen people have pickup orders in shipping bags, and that is such a waste of shipping bags. Because although these are affordable, you can get these affordable. Once you start getting them orders, you don't want to waste one of these, you know. And plus, bags like this are really affordable. You can get them from Amazon. You could get them from Uline. You can get them from Party Supply, something like that.com. So I really recommend, if you're doing pickup orders, you have to think about all aspects. Like, if you're doing pickup orders, so you need bags, and if you're shipping, you need shipping bags. So I touched on everything. If I'm missing anything, I'll definitely leave it in the description box, so guys look out for that, or I'll pin it in the comments. But I was just shipping out orders, and I was like, you know, I never even knew I would need this, you know, that type of thing. So I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment. If you guys like me, nah. That's really cool. You guys are about to say that. I'll be dropping more content coming soon, more in-depth detailing of how to ship orders, shipping orders for small business. Like I said, I'm 2 months in, so I'm learning, but I feel like a lot of the things that I know now, wish I would have known back then, you know, and I just want to share with you guys. So I have mommy vlogs coming. I have mom entrepreneur, where we do a day in the life. How do I be about that mom life and run a business? I'm also in school, so I have my aesthetic school going, vlogs doing that. So I have so much content coming to you guys. So if you guys like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon, girl.